Hi everyone, my name is Maddie, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video where I'm going to be unboxing the Illumicrate Collection's Night Circus box. So, for anyone who doesn't know, the Night Circus is my favourite book of all time. I always say it's one of, but honestly at this point I feel like I'm pretty confident in just saying it's my favourite book of all time. I adore it. You can see hiding over here my Night Circus collection. I have 6 copies of this book. I want more, always, but I love this book with my whole entire heart. So yes, the Night Circus is my favourite book. Erin Morgenstern is one of my favourite ever authors. For anyone who doesn't know, the Night Circus is like a historical fantasy, I guess, kinda, set around the 1800s, and it follows these 2 people who are both magicians and end up competing against each other in kind of a duel in a magical circus that appears without warning and is only open at night. I will say now, like, it's slow, it's lyrical, it's beautiful, it's not like high fantasy, big battle magic, nothing like that. It is slow, it is romantic, it is gorgeous, it is... I love it a whole ton. As I said, I already own 6 copies of it, soon to be 7, and so, you know, I love this book a whole ton, and I want everyone to read it, though I know a lot of people don't like it. But, therefore, as soon as Illumicrate announced that they were doing a Night Circus box, I knew I was going to get it. I am now actually a rep for Illumicrate. My code is browsing5 if you want to subscribe to them and get 5% off your 3 or 6 month subscription. But I had this box on order before then, and then I happened to become a rep for the term which included this box. So, you know, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I have already had a bit of a sneaky peek because I was ill and I wanted to, and I have no self-restraint, but I'm excited to fully unbox this so I can add the addition to my collection, though I don't know how it's going to fit on that shelf. But oh my god, you aren't ready for how beautiful this is. But we're going to have to go through the items first. So we've obviously got the spoiler card here, which, I mean, just this, the artwork is gorgeous. Like, you know it's going to be beautiful just from this. And the one thing I'll say, which I can kind of already say because I've already looked through this box a bit, is my favourite thing is how, other than this one item, which we're going to go through, which I actually adore this item, but other than this one, Illumicrate stuck so hard to the colour scheme. The colour scheme for the Night Circus is black, white and red, and this is because in the circus everything is black and white other than the red of one character's hair, and so people who love the circus end up using that as like their signifying marker. They wear black and white with one red accent, and it shows that they're like fans of the circus. So I always appreciate anything Night Circus themed having that colour scheme. It just feels right to me, and other colours I don't always vibe with, but I make an exception because this is so gorgeous. So the first item is this kind of hanging wall art, I guess. And oh my god, is it beautiful. I feel like I need to back up a bit so you can see it. So I'll just do a quick close-up pan. This is the kind of wall hanging. And oh my god, is it not beautiful. So this is Celia and Marco, the 2 main characters from the book. You can see their names at the bottom there. And this is like a poster advertising the circus is what it feels like to me. It feels like, you know, you'd see this around to like get people to come to the circus. It says the Cirque de Rêve, which is the name of the circus in it. It's got the clock, it's got Bailey's tree, which is also a feature in the book, is this tree where they have like different things in it. It shows some of the magic they produce, like, oh, I'm just obsessed. And although, as I said, I normally like the colour scheme of like the red, white and black, I do really like the blues and oranges in this. I think it's so captivating and so stunning, so I'm very hyped. The next item, I've just taken it out of its packaging because it's very crinkly and loud, and it is this book tin. So it's a, I was gonna say ceramic, not ceramic, metal tin. You can see it's got like some silver detailing here. And on the front we have, I assume, Marco. On the spine we have this kind of tree and just gorgeous detailing again. On the back we have Poppet and Widget, who are 2 of the quite key characters in the book, and a gorgeous little design there. And then on the inside we have Celia, I assume. Obviously I could be wrong with the characters, but that is who they make most sense as to me. So I'm obsessed with this. I especially love the silver detailing on it. Like, just look at that shine, so pretty. And I love these little tins. I think this one's a really nice size. Like, that's a good size tin. I've had one of these before in their Daughter of Smoke and Bones collection box, and it was quite big. It was really cool, but quite big, and I don't know what to put in it. This is like a good size for me. Like you could put bookmarks in here, you could use like pens and sticky notes and stuff in here. I really like it, and it's absolutely stunning. Just, I'm gonna have to find a place to display this. Probably actually this design with the clock and pop it and widget. I think that's my favorite design on it, because I'm just kind of obsessed. I'm gonna be obsessed with everything in this box though. Like, of course I am. More Night Circus merch is my favorite thing. Like, the only Night Circus merch I have is a bookmark from Fiction Tea. I'll link Fiction Tea's shop down below. And I have a keychain, which is here, which I got in a previous Illumicrate box in the Stardust C one, I think. So it's this from a previous thing. Next up we have this, which is a tea for one. This I think is like a cup, saucer, and maybe a teapot as well, which feels like a lot, but I'm excited to see what's in here. I've not opened this yet, so let's dive in. So yeah, we've definitely got a little, oh my god, it's teeny tiny! The teapot is so small. That is so cute. Oh my god. Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, if anything was gonna get me into drinking tea, it would be this. So it has this gorgeous design here with Esse Quam Videri on it. So that's super pretty. And then on the back, it's got a quote, which I will read out in a second. So that says, "The truest tales require time and familiarity to become what they are." And then on the handle it says opens at nightfall, which is, you know, when the circus opens, and it's got this little like clock detailing on the lid. Oh, that is just so stunning and cute and teeny tiny. I love it. Also the rings here, so key. If anyone knows the Night Circus, you'll get it. Then we've got a mug, which is like quite a nice size actually. I say mug, teacup, I don't know. And oh my god, it's so pretty. So pretty. Oh, closes at dawn. It says closes at, okay, so on the handle it says closes at dawn, which, you know, opens at nightfall, closes at dawn, makes sense. And then we've just got this like repeating pattern. You can see how damn shiny this thing is with birds and acrobats and lots of silver and the little hints of red. The commitment to the colour scheme truly makes me so happy. It really, really does. I also love as well that like that stacks so you can store them efficiently. That makes my sciencey brain so happy. And then finally we've got the little saucer. Trespassers will be exsanguinated. Yes, I love it. And this is the design, just a really nice black and white design with red text. And there it is all together. I'm not someone that drinks a lot of tea. I don't really drink hot drinks at all. So I wasn't sure this would be my sort of thing, but I'm very into it. I'm very, very into it, much more so than I anticipated. Next up we have probably my favorite item in the box other than the book itself, and it is this metal bookmark. I'll just get it out of its plastic so you can see it properly because it is so unbelievably stunning. So, oh my god, I'm still not over how pretty this is. So it's this seriously gorgeous metal mark. It's so detailed and dainty. And it's got the clock, lots of obviously black, red and white detailing. And then it's got a little bit that dangles off, which says the circus arrives without warning, which is another very key part of the book. I am just obsessed with like the birds in the cage and the detailing on this. It's so beautiful. It's so lightweight. And like, again, you can see that shine there. Look at that. I love it. I'm gonna be putting this straight in my bookmark pot to use at my soonest convenience. Honestly, I'm probably going to take the card it came on as a bookmark as well, because that's just like really pretty. I just really like it. Next up, we do have the Enamel Pin, as ever. This was made by Stacey McKevy Grant, just got it here. My first thought on this is it's huge. I used to collect enamel pins. I don't as much anymore, but I do still have quite a collection, especially with all the Illumicrate ones I get now. But I used to collect them to wear. I don't wear them as often anymore, simply because I lost so many by wearing them. But this, I will admit, is a bit too big to wear. So it is this pocket watch style, and the hands move, which is really, really cool. I really appreciate it, the hands move. I think that's really, really awesome. And then it's got kind of two pieces to the pin and this chain between them. So it's definitely a really cool design. As I said, a bit big to wear, like you can see in comparison to my hand. Like it's pretty chunky. But nonetheless, it is stunning, and I will probably find a place to display this. I love the huge focus on the clock. Again, the clock and its like inner workings are extremely key to the story. So nice details to have. And then the final item before we get onto the book itself is this print, which again, so beautiful. Do we see the foiling there with the red? Utterly stunning. I'm obviously going to have to go and display this on my print wall near my bookcases. It is gorgeous. Again, all the right detailing for this book. It's got the tree, it's got birds, it's got the clock, it's got Marco and Celia, and I feel like the umbrella is also kind of key. I can't really remember why, which sounds ridiculous because it's my favorite book, but like it feels like it was important to the story. I have only read the book twice. I know it's my favorite, but I don't reread that much. And I'm limiting myself. I'm only allowed to reread the book once every 2 years, so that I don't end up getting to a point where I remember it really well and then don't enjoy it as much because I know it inside out. So I'm only allowed to reread it every 2 years when it's not as familiar to me, and we're just coming up to that 2-year point this December. So that's why I don't remember it really, really well. But, oh, I know, wait, no, I remember when the umbrellas come into it. I remember the umbrellas. Okay, yeah, I'm obsessed. Are we surprised that I'm obsessed with Night Circus stuff? Of course not. And then, what we've all been waiting for, the book. So I knew from, obviously, like the description Illumicrate gave, roughly what this book was going to look like. They released photos of it, but I was not prepared for its beauty. So, look at this! Again, the shine. This is messing with the exposure on my camera like no tomorrow, but oh my god. So this is, I think, the 10th anniversary cover that was released in kind of a bluey kind of colour last year. It's one edition of the book I didn't bother getting, was the new Waterstones exclusive, which is this cover, because I didn't like the blue, it felt wrong to me. But this one's silver and it's so pretty. And then the spine is also silver, just really simple and sleek. And then the back has a quote and the clock on it. So the quote says, "The circus arrives without warning, no announcements precede it, it is simply there when yesterday it was not." Stunning. And then, gets even better, striped sprayed edges. I just think that's so cool. I think that is such a cool detail. And then it's black on the top and bottom. It has these 3 motifs under the dust jacket, so the circus tent, the clock, and the birds. It has another quote on the spine. It says, "The circus arrives without warning, it is simply there when yesterday it was not." So same quote. It is the typical Night Circus quote, so that makes perfect sense. I love how square bound it is as well, that you can see. Completely square. I love when hardbacks are done like that. I just think they look so good. And then on the inside, we have these stunning end pages with the 3 motifs again, and a letter from the author with a little signature there, and then the book itself is actually signed by Erin Morgenstern, which makes me happy because all of my books are signed by her. I managed to meet her a few years ago, and I took my ginormous stack of books and she agreed to sign all of them because she's an absolute gem. So yes. Oh, it also has a ribbon bookmark you can see peeking out the bottom here. I'm not going to get it out because I like keeping them neat and compact. But yes, this, just for context, this is basically the UK hardback. The UK hardback went out of print many, many years ago because the book's been out for 10 years. I do have it. It has black sprayed edges and it has a lot of similar details to this. Not on the naked hardback or anything, but the main things are actually within the book. So like the opening page looks like this, and there's these like full page bits, which all of the editions have designs to some degree for these sections, but I always thought the UK hardback one had some of the most stunning ones. So I'm really glad they used the UK hardback like text block to do this edition because I really love it. So that is everything from the box. I am obviously thrilled to have more Night Circus stuff in my life. I love it so much. I do think my favourite item is definitely the metal mark. I just think it's so dainty and pretty. I'm a massive fan of the print as well though, and I will absolutely be going to put that up straight away when I'm done filming this. And then I'm going to go and cry over the fact this probably doesn't fit on my shelf with all my other Night Circus editions. But that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then leave a thumbs up. Comment down below. Did you get this box? Have you read The Night Circus? Are you one of the people who doesn't like The Night Circus? I know there's many of you out there. Subscribe if you'd like to see more bookish content from me. There are links down below in the description to all of my other social media if you want to connect on any other platform. But that is it for this video. So bye, and I'll see you in the next one.